Full disclosure, I haven't seen the Mean Girls musical yet, but yeah, she looks like a Regina George type. Actually, Bill, she played a different character. No, right? Like, she had to... Do I need to look that up? Yeah, she played Regina George.
Copyright disclaimer.
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Bill. This is Trying to Stand, where I try new things in pop culture, because I've been living under a rock. So I'm secretly working on a video about movie musicals, and I decided before I dive into Mean Girls, the musical, the movie, I want to check out the music of Renee Rapp for the first time. Just listening to the songs, pulling up the lyrics page, giving my thoughts and impressions breakdown with no context. Hope you guys enjoy. Let me know if you like this or if you want more by liking, subscribing, blah, 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 ring the bell, you get it. My gaming channel where I stream twice a week is in the description next to my merch store, thethirdbill.com. Pick up some merch, donate, become a member here, become a member there, blah, blah, blah. Also linked in the description next to all the ways to support me. There's also a link there to a card for resources for social awareness, mental health, crisis lines, Trevor Project resources, things like that, should you or someone you know need them. And we're starting with the official music video for Snow Angel. Fa la 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 la. It's Christmas in July, August. This will probably come out in August. I'm sorry. Snow Angel, the official music video. Oh no, wait, everything okay? Everything okay?
First to arrive,
Ooh.
it's hard to laugh, and it's hard to breathe.
Why did I start with something sad? God, your voice though.
Make it through the winter if it kills me.
Woo-hoo, God. But also, I'm sorry.
Look in the mirror, she looks like me.
Ooh, that's a good lyric.
I'll make it through the winter if
Oh,
it
like...
kills me.
There it is! I was like, why would you blue ball me? Nah, you nailed that. Holy crap. Is she... a ghost?
He broke my heart.
Ooh, the distortion. Ooh, God, that distortion on it is so good. Holy sh! First off, your voice is incredible. Right when I was like, it keeps building and deflating, and I'm like, is that the point? And then like that delayed hit, I really loved that. I loved that switch. It was crisp and clear when we're like going introverted, when we're looking at ourselves and thinking about how we're feeling. But then that external, it has this like static distortion to it. Literally, as the lyrics are talking about like examining everything but yourself. God, that was fast. I was not expecting that. I also really like the visuals too. It really moved you through this foggy headspace. I'm going back and forth on the distortion now. I need to look at the lyrics, but I loved the sound of this song. I loved how it doesn't feel labored musically. Like, your voice is fantastic and you're nailing it. The story feels labored. It feels like climbing up a mountain. It feels like this is a constant stop and go process. This self-reflection, this healing. I loved that just emotional collision musically. I need to look at the lyrics. First to arrive, last to leave. What's misery without company? Yeah, staying at a party too long, not wanting to be home, looking for an excuse or an escape. It's hard to laugh when it's hard to breathe. It's white outside but red underneath. Links in the description. I don't know if I'm allowed to say what I think that is. Feel the tip of my nose. It's burning, but it's ice cold. Yeah, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about snow and nose stuff on YouTube. I need that money for food and rent. Links in the description. I'll angel in the snow until I'm worthy. Yeah, we're not talking about weather. Being at a party, staying there super long. You don't want to be alone. You want to be around other people, but a party could lead to bad things. Smiles hide what secrets keep. Can't tell a lie if you never speak. I love that line a lot. I'm so sorry. Thank you for talking about it. Whether this is autobiographical, observational, or fictitious, I like that idea of playing with reflecting on a moment of lacking accountability that is a step towards accountability. I always like that in writing. I still look for him and her. Yay, vibes. This song is sad. I shouldn't have started with this song, but my God, your voice is incredible, and I really love your lyrics and your storytelling, and that music choice is so bold. There's a lot of traumas I could talk on. This isn't one of them for me personally. We've talked about a lot of them in the past. This isn't one I'm familiar with, so I was really taking it at face value, and I'm like, something's wrong though. Something's up. And I kind of like that. There's something about feeding on my naivete, feeding on my ignorance to fuel this tragic story. I think that was really effective. And then, of course, I like to think someone who's more versed in this for one reason or another would pick up on those signs a little sooner. I do really appreciate calling me out on that a little bit. Like as a listener, like, yeah, I don't think I would notice too many things right away because I have no experience with this. And in your words, I've never lied because I never said anything. It kind of showcases how hidden it is in the wordplay of the song. That's incredible. That's a lot of talent. That's a lot of skill. I'm excited for more. Full disclosure, I picked Snow Angel first because that was the one suggested most in the comments. Thank you again. Like, subscribe, leave more comments. Now I feel like I should have stuck to my gut, which was maybe the one with Megan Thee Stallion. You're never going to get a trying to stand Megan Thee Stallion for me. I already listened to her on my own. But next is Renee Rapp, Megan Thee Stallion's Not My Fault, the official music video. I really like her stuff, so I'm pretty excited. Okay, Renee Rapp, comma, Megan Thee Stallion, Not My Fault, official music video, end parentheses.
It's not my fault you're like in love with me or something.
It's not my fault. You can't.
Yay! Of course you're gonna do a bunch of Mean Girls references. Let's go. I've seen that movie once, twice.
Excuse me while I bite my
Oh. No, I'm not here to talk about my Megan Thee Stallion crush. Leave me be. She's in that? I'm done. I'm focusing on the song.
It's not my fault. You can't let her, but she might leave with me.
God, this fucks.
You're like in love with me. Get a number, get a name.
The Regina tattoos. God, I love this way this moves.
I mean, who wouldn't want to be in love with me? I'ma move on.
Hi.
But they coming for me like Trojan, and it wouldn't be me if I ain't caused commotion.
God, I love you. I love your fucking lyrics. Oh my God. My ears are red. I can feel it.
Any top booty shorts making cool. You was hating back then.
I love you.
I woke up hotter than I was yesterday.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, hi.
You gotta pay for what I get for free. It's not my fault.
Damn, you know, some of us pay for things to stimulate the economy, Miss Rapp.
You're like in love with me.
Why would you burn a book? I love the way that it like grooved. I loved how it had this like all the pink and everything, and then suddenly hard cut to getting, I guess if she's playing Regina, either her own name tattooed on her body or getting a Regina George tattoo. Like it's something kind of gets aggressive. Like there's something about that back and forth, scary confidence. There's like a power behind it. Great references to a movie I've seen maybe once or twice. So oops. I'm also sorry for getting distracted. Oh, she's in it? I sound like my grandma. Oh my goodness. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was not only really fun, but it had a really strong, empowering feel to it. I love taking the quote and really running with it and extrapolating it. It's not my fault that you're like in love with me or something. Sorry. It's such a antagonistic thing to say in context of the movie, but then kind of that headspace change, playing with the subtext of that line a lot. I can't wait to get to the lyrics, but there was a couple of lines that like had me just like, it makes me laugh, but it's also like powerful and confident and fun. You came with her, but she might leave with me. Ooh, hell yeah. Please don't. You're like in love with me. It's not my fault. You're like in love with me. You're like in love with me. There's also something too I like about taking that line. And again, it makes sense in the context of the movie. This isn't critical of the line of dialogue. It's a more dressed up, what are you, gay? Like turning that into something empowering, right? She might come home with me and that's not my fault. I like the recontextualizing of the thing the character says antagonistically, in a bully way, recontextualizing it away from the subtextual homophobia of it, right? I love that. I do have it going on. I like that vibe a lot. Can a gay girl get an amen? Amen. Woo, yes vibes. Let's go. I'm a stallion, but they coming for me like Trojan. So bad dudes thought I was AI. Oh, like thinking there's no way I'm real, that must be AI. Good for you. God, I love you. Stick to the MF and money like a stapler. Get stroked like a painter. I need to say that in my day-to-day life. Get stroked like a painter. Miss Thee Stallion, I love you. I run shit to be a bad bitch as a sport. I'm sorry that I keep running around in circles. I really do love taking something with like, you know, an intentionally underlying homophobic, antagonistic thing to say to someone, pulling it straight from the source and repurposing it to something powerful. I really love that, and it's executed so well. I love how fun and strong this is. The mean girl kind of, there's a little bit of something intimidating in your self-love. Like, I really love that. It just moved. Like, that song banged. I can't keep swearing all the time. That song sexed Is sex a swear word? It has that sense of like self-acceptance and confidence that I really love about it. And both of you are fantastic. Like that that made me happy. Not being defensive, but like the deflection back. Like there's something powerful. Like it doesn't even take effort, right? It's not, back to you. It's ping, back to you. Like I love that energy. Oh, it's so good. That was super fun, and that's what I really wanted right now. I've been having a really rough couple of months. It's been a tough year. I really loved that. Next is Pretty Girls, the official music video. Check my biases at the door. I was about to go, this is too dirty to be a girl's room.
With your hand between my thighs,
Oh.
that I would be the one you try.
Oh. Oh, I love the harmonies.
You think that I'll be flattered?
Yeah,
It's
no.
pathetic 'cause you're right.
Oh, check my biases at the door.
All the pretty girls, they got the taste of a pretty girl.
I thank you for your honesty, but I loved how isolating that was at the beginning. That took a turn.
Can predict this shit line by line.
Whew, shit.
I like your straight jacket.
Good wordplay.
All the pretty girls act like it never happened in another world.
Damn.
It's a blessing and it's a curse, so
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it keeps going back and forth between I'm so sick of this and, they're hot.
all the pretty girls, pretending pretty girls.
Yeah, good luck, babe. I don't know, like, I mean, thank you for sharing the experience, because, like, that, I don't like it. I don't like it in reality. I like it artistically. I liked keeping me in that limbo emotionally. It keeps bouncing from, oh, are they gonna get together, to, well, wait, then what was that? Yeah, I guess it's flattering. Oh, okay, so I guess we're gonna, okay, well, tell your boyfriend I said hi. Like, it keeps bouncing back and forth. It keeps you in that, I wouldn't even call it a limbo, because you don't stay in the middle. It's like Pong. It keeps, like, bouncing back and forth. Oh, well, wait, that beginning, I was like, oh, this must be really isolating. That's gotta be shitty. Oh, now it's sexy. And it's also, like, I think hitting on that layer of, ooh, is it that fluttery feeling? And then it just kind of sways down a little bit. It kind of pulls out of that. It's interesting too, because it doesn't make me think of like being afraid. It just feels, haha, this is just silly. And it's like, what's silly about being attracted to me or wanting to kiss me? It's that weird, like, yeah, it's okay to be curious, but like, I'm also a person. I wouldn't even call that limbo, because you're never in the middle. You're being thrust to one end of the spectrum to another. It's interesting balancing the, yeah, this is really like, thank you for the compliment, while also I'm also not an object. My eyes are up here. Like, it feels kind of like that. If you were gonna, then I would be the one you tried. Yeah, like it's still it's still objectifying. You think I'd be flattered. It's pathetic because you're right. It's also interesting that the POV doesn't take the high road here, right? Like I said, it's that infatuation, that moment, that buildup. This is still an anticipatory, sexy moment, and balancing that. Because again, it doesn't stay in the middle. It's like, yo, that's kind of messed up, and kiss. Like, it's a blessing and it's a curse, so keep on pretending, pretty girl. Yeah, I like playing with that duality a lot, because you don't even know whether or not the POV wants a relationship, right? It's like, man, like, you deserve to hook up with someone who's willing to commit to hooking up. Like, it's, you know what I mean? Because, like, I associate this kind of experience with fear and denial, but this is like objectivity and indulgence. It's like the POV devaluing themselves in the moment, while the other woman is also devaluing you and themselves. I like a straight jacket, but it feels like it's a little tight, is a really good line. You can see that this person's being held back or restrained. And if you want to dig even deeper, it's also like, well, I don't think you could put yourself in a straitjacket. We live in a society. I really like that line a lot. The song itself plays with the idea of like, okay, flex, and, oh, I'm sorry, man. Like, do you want to talk about it? Like, I like how it doesn't fully vilify the other woman. It also doesn't alleviate anything, and it starts to, like I said, moving through that and then disappointment. It starts to kind of move through all those feelings, and like the song just banged. Like, it had such a great groove to it, and again, it has that flirty fun feeling, but then it also has this happens all the time. There's a little more to the sexy situation than just, ooh. I really love your lyrics and your sound. I didn't know she wrote a song about me, because I talk too much. Next is the official music video for Talk Too Much. Disclaimer. No, I do not think Renee Rapp wrote a song about me. Okay, anyway. Talk Too Much. love it. This is so different.
Don't think I could love you more. So what the hell does it all mean?
I'm sorry, you're in love with Ben Franklin?
I'm here again, talking
Yes! Wait, no. Guess the sound.
I think I talk too much.
Ooh. Wait,
I think I talk too much.
relationships are like gambling to you? Wait, is this a meet cute? Oh no.
See a blue car today. We'll probably have to break up. So I close my eyes while I drive.
Oh. No, that's dangerous.
Talking myself out of my own happiness.
Oh, I love how this sounds though. Like, let's fucking go. Grungy female rock voice makes me so happy.
I think I talk too much.
Do you despise yourself for being infatuated with her?
I think I talk too much.
No.
Are you mad at me? This is cool if you are, right? Like, I don't care. But, like, if
Me.
I actually hate you,
Oh, bud.
Talking myself out of my own happiness.
Oh, it hurts more that you're aware of it.
Talk
Oh.
too much.
Let them go. You can't torture her more than she tortures herself. I fucking loved that. Like, God. Oh, it's so good. Run with the shadows of the night. The night belongs to lovers. I hate myself for loving you. Like, oh, it fits right in. I love that so damn much. It has an interesting combination of like, you try to play things cool. This is you letting out that part of you that isn't so suave and slick and mysterious and aloof. God, I'm such a sucker for that sound. It's so good. I love talking about self-sabotage, that grungy rock, grimy quality to it. And again, it's something so cool. And then using it for like, am I overthinking this? We're breaking up because I saw a blue car. I loved that combination. Oh, and your voice just like rocks so good. Woke up and you look so cute. Didn't think I could love you more. So what the hell does it all mean? Yeah, I love illustrating that inner turmoil like that. I know it's crazy, but what if it's right? I love how that works both ways. What if that sign turns out to be right? Or what if this relationship is right and I'm ruining it already? I've already ruined it. I love illustrating that spiral like that. I do the same. She's just like me for real. Because, ooh, I think I talk too much. Saying I think I talk too much is also really interesting because there's something to be said about, well, if you express what you're feeling and thinking and going through, it would help clarify a lot for the other person in your relationship. It's also that fear of sharing that, you know, letting someone in. It's a fear of vulnerability as well as dealing with this like borderline, like superstitious way of looking at the world, you know, because that could turn into a relationship where when you're having those, oh no, a blue car, it could either turn into a reassuring moment. It could one day be an inside joke. And it's like self-fulfilling prophecy while also then oversharing and then taking it back and being uncertain. The POV is so fragile. I really love that. I also really like too, when you think about the lyrics and then the visuals, right? They were captured by the security or whatever. All this danger is around them. And she's still so caught up in her head. And it's like, you're not going to be able to look out for other things going on, focus on other things. You're still, in a sense, driving with your eyes closed because you're so hung up on this. I like illustrating it that way. While not alleviating the struggle itself, I love that advocacy for sharing while also addressing, but then I'm afraid of oversharing. I love that chaos of human nature. Unfortunately, very relatable. I also just loved listening to it. That could have been about hating dudes with beards, glasses, and beanies, and I'd be like, this still bangs. I love that sound a lot. God, that was fantastic. Haha, All Too Well. This is Too Well, the prequel to All Too Well. That was stupid. And we're closing out the night with Renee Rapp's Too Well. I almost said All Too Well, genuinely. Too Well by Renee Rapp, the official music video. Wow, these really are all very different.
Today I woke up in a good mood for once.
Yay!
Don't hate you as much. It's easier holding the grudge.
No, don't hold a grudge.
Hurt your happy somewhere else.
Ooh, damn it.
I get so sick of myself.
You're 5'11", not 6. Jesus.
It's easier holding the grudge. I'd rather be angry than crushed.
Damn. I didn't read all the cards. I was looking at the lyrics. You clap when a plane lands? What does it say?
I hurt your happy somewhere else.
Rude. I love how irrational that got. I don't wish you ill, but I hope you choke.
But I don't forget to laugh.
Whew. I love the feeling of getting it off your chest.
Can I say something controversial yet brave?
I fucking loved it.
Controversial yet brave. That was interesting. I thought for a minute it was gonna, the going to his house with signs thing, it was gonna end up being not real. Cause like I liked this idea of, you know, every time you start to like look back fondly on something, you still remember all the shitty things that happened. I couldn't tell you if it's sarcastic or not. If I'm gonna take the lyrics and the visuals at face value, I like blending the idea of you can forgive but not forget, right? I think there's sometimes an illusion around forgiveness where it's like, and now everything's okay. You know, that doesn't make it any more okay. We're not buddies now. We're not all good. We're not going to try again. I like that healthy approach to it. And then there's also a part of me that's like the dead opposite and the most unhealthy thing to like go taunt him and hunt him down. But then the lyrics are like, I've moved on. So I keep going back and forth between like, that's just venting, getting it out, or like all these things still suck, but I've like moved on. I loved how big it was, like finally getting out of your chest, finally like going off, getting it out of you, speaking it out into the ether, or like the lyrics say to a friend. And then the visuals with the the signs, the cutesy signs saying shitty things, but like mildly shitty things for the most part. Like I really liked that. Like it was interesting seeing him just kind of sit there and take it. And it's like kind of that, yeah, I know, I suck. I liked that. I was just scared for their safety. I'm a big brother, right? Like I'll always be scared for people's safety. Wear helmets if you're gonna hold a sign in the street. But I also liked not taking it that seriously, especially that end. Can I say something controversial but brave? I loved how big it was musically though. I loved the vocal freedom. I loved the celebratory feeling of it. It just felt cathartic musically. I loved that. It's easier holding a grudge. I'd rather be angry than crushed. I'm doing too much. I'm back where I started again, crying and calling my friends. This shit never ends. Okay. I also like that idea. Taking a step forward and then taking a step backward. I'm replaying that day and you called me at 8, 2 weeks on a break just to ask for more space. You're my biggest mistake. Maybe that is the healthy vibe that I'm picking up on, is it's okay to still be mad. I really like the back and forth. I love more the feeling of like, it's getting a little better. It still pisses me off. It's not so crystal clear. And I like that underlying, even those moments where I do feel more at peace with what happened. That doesn't mean what you did was okay. I can have days where like I'm really crushed and heartbroken. I can have days where I feel better about what went down or at peace with the fact that we've broken up. I love that that's the constant while you go through all these emotions. You're not hanging on to it anymore. You're not putting on a brave face or pretending like you're okay. Like there's no more, haha, no, I'm fine. Like you're feeling it. And just like how when you feel better, that's genuine. When you don't feel better, that's genuine too. I really love that. And all these songs were super fun. Maybe not so much the first one. I feel like, again, I did this in a really bad order. I really enjoyed these. I also loved how different all of them sounded. Like I couldn't pinpoint what your thing is. Sorry, I'm playing with a rubber band. I really like how versatile your voice is and how versatile your music is too. Like that's really exciting. I really had a good time. So yeah, there you guys go. Those were just some of my thoughts of listening to the music of Renee Rapp for the first time. Again, I'd love to know what you guys think. Let me know what songs you want me to check out. If you're looking forward to my musical movie video in the future where I will be talking about Mean Girls, the movie, the musical. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know if you want more, or just say hi in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, blah, blah, blah. Check the settings. You get it. My gaming channel's in the description where I stream Mondays and Thursdays. Build Chill Gaming, that's in there next to my merch store, thethirdbill.com. If you want to pick up some merch or donate, become a member, drop a super thanks here. Speaking of the description, along with all those ways to support me, there's also a link there to a card for social awareness, mental health, crisis lines, Trevor Project resources, things like that. Should you or someone you know need them. I really had a good time doing this, and I hope you guys did too. I hope to see you next time I upload or go live. I hope everyone's staying safe. Check to make sure you're registered to vote. Be mindful of others. And remember to take care of yourselves, please.